meaning to work with the US and the great US players, and a lot of them are here today, and this is a great pleasure for us, investors, companies, startups, to work with China, and a lot of them are here, India, and the whole world. And second, we want to clearly use AI as an accelerator of a lot of innovations to have a better life. Now, the key message for me tonight, and we will revert with the head of state and government tomorrow on a lot of issues about how to have a smart regulation, how to have to protect public interest and so on, is why you have to choose Europe and France for AI. And this is exactly what this summit is about. Now, today and tomorrow, 109 billion euro of investment will be confirmed for France for the years to come. And this is a great amount of investment. And if you compare with some big recent announcements made in the US, it's at the right scale. This is exactly the same if we compare France to the US as a market. But this is because we have clear assets and we want to accelerate and leverage and on these key elements. First, we have talents. A lot of them are in this place today. Probably we have one of the best tradition of education and training in France. We train a lot of talents. We increased during the past few years. We have 40,000 per year data scientists specialized on AI, and we will go to 100,000 per year. And thanks to the announcement made during the summit, we will accelerate this program, and we will have researchers, a lot of common initiatives, public and private, with Saclay, Grenoble, Marseille, Paris, and so on, in order to leverage on this advantage and to go faster and faster. And what we want to do is to educate and train much more. But we want to keep these talents, and we want to train the whole economy. And I want to thank all the entrepreneurs and their representatives here, because this is a large-scale initiative we are working on in order to leverage on this issue. This is the first revolution, and where France has a clear advantage. Second, clearly, this is how to have much more data centers. And we are back in the race now. Why? Because in order to do so, you need chips. We start to accelerate the program. France is part of the European countries manufacturing chips. We will build new partnerships with American and Asian players in order to manufacture more chips and secure our capacities. You need available spaces and energy. And here I want to showcase what is a great advantage of France. We have available land. We work very hard with the local authorities, and I want to thank the regions present here. We identified 35 sites available. And the most important for me, we have low carbon pilotable available energy. And this is unique if you compare with the rest of the world. Because we have a model of production based on nuclear energy, which means that more than 75% of our electricity is produced by this nuclear energy. It's pilotable, it's low carbon, and we produce more than what we use. Last year, we exported 90 terawatt hours. 90, which means we can localize a lot of data centers on top of what we need in terms of electricity for our own companies, our own households. So it's very important in this world where I have a good friend in the other part of the ocean saying, drill, baby, drill. Here, there is no need to drill. It's just plug, baby, plug. Electricity is available. You can plug, it's ready. And I can tell you, we will go fast and very fast. Here we are committed to go faster and faster and to deliver this energy and this available sites. The fourth point is this ecosystem and how to work better between the large corporates, the different verticals, and AI. And today, Peugeot and Citroën finalized an agreement with Mistral. Today, a lot of our big players finalize agreement with our own solution. I think having more and more cooperation between our large corporates and this innovation is very important. And this is why I do urge European players to buy European, not because we don't want to buy American or Asian. I want to reassure you. But guess what? When you are in the US and China or India, when you have a very good solution made at home, you prefer this one to the other one. And this is a good reflex. And having this ecosystem is very important. We have the best ecosystem in Europe and France, and we want to leverage on this summit in order to go faster. And this is why a lot of French companies as well announce very, very big investments in order to accelerate this cooperation with public labs, with startups and so on, and it's extremely important. So having this ecosystem is absolutely key, and we will as well accelerate on this issue. My last point is about adoption and acceleration, and in this issue, we improve with the first AI strategy the way to innovate on healthcare, mobility, energy, and we will accelerate in these different fields with AI. And a lot of our startups already are very much aggressive in this different fields, from Doctolib, Alan, in defense as well with Helsing. And we have a lot of big European players now, and we want to accelerate with them and give them much more room to maneuver. I will conclude with two additional points. Based on the success of this summit, because we are back in the race thanks to this 109 billion of investment, and because we are in this situation to clearly trigger a European move, we want to accelerate on two things. One, more Europe. For me, this summit is not just the announcement of a lot of investment in France. It's a wake-up call for a European strategy. Tomorrow, President von der Leyen will announce the European AI strategy, and it will be a very important occasion. But this strategy will be a unique opportunity for Europe to accelerate, to simplify our regulations, to deepen the single market, and to invest as well in computing capacities. We need more Europe, and we have to provide a bigger domestic market to all the startups when they start as Europeans. And this is a very important strategy, and we do have key advantage in Europe. We have a lot of different research and excellence centers in healthcare, in education, in a lot of sectors. We have already comparative advantage with the US. So we will leverage on these issues. Second, we will simplify. And I will conclude with this issue. As a national and European scale, it's very clear that we have to resynchronize with the rest of the world. In terms of transmission, in terms of permitting, in terms of authorization, clinical trials, in all the different sectors, our key issue is about timing. We will have more private investment, we will have more public investment, we will announce new strategies, but we are most of the time too slow. And I got the message for the investors today again. So I told them we will adopt the Notre Dame de Paris strategy. We showed the rest of the world that when we commit to a clear timeline, we can deliver. You decide, you streamline all the procedures, somebody is in charge, and you deliver. So the Notre Dame approach will be adopted for data centers, for authorization to go to the market, for AI and attractiveness. Let's rush, this is what we need. I don't want to be longer, I want to thank you for all the discussions you had today. Tomorrow we will have the occasion to come back on a lot of other issues with the head of state and government. But I'm very happy that you, de facto, you choose France, you choose Europe for AI, and I'm very proud, together with Prime Minister Modi, to have this co-leadership in order to deliver this inclusive message and this willingness to invest more and to deliver much more for AI as a service of our humanity. Thank you very much for your commitment, for your creativity and your presence today. Merci beaucoup. Vive l'intelligence artificielle, vive la République et vive la France. Merci beaucoup. Je crois qu'on a une œuvre maintenant. Agoria va nous la présenter ou la lancer.
Mais non. C'est quand même...